2010 marks the 6th year of our publication of the AMR Research Supply Chain Top 25. This year, as always, we have a few surprises. 5 new names appear in the list this year for the first time. Among those are Microsoft, McDonald's, Research in Motion, Amazon.com, and Inditex. Inditex in particular is exciting because that's the famous Zara supply chain story that's been retold so many times. We, of course, have quite a few of the familiar names back. Among others, Apple, who again made it to #1 and for the 3rd year running has made our #1 slot with a combination of phenomenal financials and tremendous votes from the peers. We also have Procter & Gamble coming in at #2, which is their highest rank ever, and a real testament to the respect that the peer community has for Procter & Gamble, who also secured some fantastic votes. Cisco showed up at #3 this year, marking the continuation of a steady climb where Cisco initially was not even in the list when we first published it and has risen every single year, and to this year making it to the point of #3. A few other significant movers include Intel, who rose 7 notches from last year, 25, all the way up to #18 this year. As well, we've got HP made a few moves up and I think has done some exciting stuff in the transformation of their supply chain. You look around, you see some of the consumer goods companies, we've seen a little bit of vertical integration re-entering the discussion, with both Coke and Pepsi, who made the list again this year, buying their bottlers in recent months and engaging themselves a lot more deeply in the supply chain. You still see the most competitive industries being the mobile devices business, which has got Samsung, Research in Motion, Apple, among others, all part of that industry playing in that domain. Typically one of the most competitive and one of the most innovative. Again, somebody we see rising to the surface. Among themes, this notion of more vertical integration seems to be part of the puzzle. Inditex is part of that story. The bottlers move is part of that story. Apple buying a chip maker called Intrinsity and then reaching all the way down to the retail supply chain is another piece of that puzzle. We look forward to extending the methodology and I think learning more about what really qualifies as excellence in supply chain and supply chain leadership. The companies on the list this year should be proud. I think they've done fantastic work. Hopefully they'll continue to demonstrate leadership to the community as a whole.